Hi, everyone. This is Hannah Smolich again with Started in Stamford. I'm interviewing Keith Reynolds again today, the founder of Publio. Hi, Keith. How are you?
Hey, good. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, of course. It's great to have you again.
Enjoy your show.
Can you go over again what products or services your business offers?
Absolutely. So Publio is a consulting, training, and development company founded to not be an agency, but rather to help people learn and develop their own programs that they can manage in-house with their team. And I love the role of being a catalyst. So I've built a methodology and a bunch of tools to help people plan and organize their digital presence online. And so those tools include a book that's up on Amazon called The New Content Culture. I have a workbook to work through the concepts with your team. And then I've got worksheets as well to help you implement the ideas that you have with your team and set up a routine because digital marketing is it's a 24/7 operation, but that doesn't mean you have to work 24/7. It just means you have to plan for that, and that's what we help you do.
Yeah, great. So I know that, as you said, your book is available on Amazon. Anyone could buy it. But do you find that a lot of people buying your products also hire you for your just for consulting, or no?
Yes, I would say the majority of revenue for the company is consulting right now. And, I'm going through my own learning journey of how to take the media that we publish and productize it as well. But I've sold the consulting services, the books, workbooks, and worksheets. Those are the 4 sets in addition to the consulting or training.
Yeah, great. So about this book, how will it specifically help small businesses? Going.
So the purpose of the book is to help teams discuss and define their strategy through guided materials that we have to help you define your ROI so that everybody on the team understands what success is. And as you bring different people into your digital content development, you've got materials you can hand out to get people up to speed quickly, and they understand the objectives you have for your communications and the technology implementation. So your ROI model is a very important part of having a strategy. And then I have a number of worksheets that teams can use on a weekly basis to get everybody on board. And so those are the 3 purposes: define your strategy, define your ROI model, and get your team on board.
Yeah, of course, definitely need something to get people organized. Even professionals, everyone needs something to organize. So
yeah, they're templates that are very helpful. Yep. And people customize them. You're not locked in to doing it the Keith Reynolds way, but these are guidelines and helpful areas of questions that if you answer them, it sort of develops itself with the content you have. Our topic here is the process of marketing, and what I've done is laid out the process, and through the consulting and training and the worksheets, I'm helping people put their own content into the process.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's applicable to all. It helps all teams get organized. So yeah. Also, what are some of the difficulties of being located in Stamford?
As you can tell from my hat, I'm probably, one of the bigger cheerleaders of Stamford. I actually think it's a unique place in that it's located, within 45 minutes of Times Square, faster on a Sunday. It's 3 hours to Boston, 2 hours to Philly, and So it's just very uniquely located. It's urban in the fact that we have a very diverse population. It's a little bit, quiet compared to, say, a New York City, section of New York City, but it has a lot of the elements of New York City. In fact, I recently saw per capita, we have as many restaurants per capita or more than New York City. So
wow.
We've done a lot of growth over the last 10 years. I mean, something like on the order of 10,000 new apartments have come on stream here. So it's not a sleepy little town anymore, but nor is it, a big urban, dense feeling population. It's a nice mix. So as a business owner, I, have been able to be an entrepreneur, raise 2 kids. They got a great education in the public school system. If you want to send your kids to private schools, we've got nice private schools up here. You've got access to community events. There's culture here. We have our own symphony. The Stamford Symphony Orchestra is just an amazing group. I actually did their first website 20 years ago. And just recently with one of my partners and companies I work for, the Accordia Group, we did an amazing website that now with COVID-19 keeping everybody at home, they have the Stamford Symphony channel where instead of doing live programming at the Palace Theater, the programming is being taken online, and they're doing a fantastic job with it. So it's that kind of creative energy and the resources that we have in a city the size of Stamford that make it very livable and then very accessible if you have a business.
Yeah, a lot of great businesses around, a good community. I mean, living there for the past, let me see, probably 6-7 months.
Yep.
We were just sent home, of course, but it's an amazing city. It's great, close to New York, a lot of fun, for sure. So do you have plans to expand out of Stamford, or are you already?
I would, the vision for my company is that it's a global network. I'd love to grow this to the point where I have, headquarters here in Stamford and some employees, and an office to go to. That's my future vision. But I think that, our customers are global, and our talent that we can tap into is global. And that's, I think, very important for a business in the 21st century.
Yeah. Well, I wish you the best of luck in expanding your business. I'm sure that it will be successful.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Can you just recap on where people could find you again?
Sure. I have a website, Publio, P as in Peter, UBLI.io. And you can download a free ROI calculator there and see, I blog about once a month. I prefer long form. So, I try and think about the last month and find a topic to blog about. And you can contact us there as well.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. We definitely appreciate it.
And I enjoy working with you. Thank you so much.
Of course. Have a great day and stay safe.
Yes, you too.